Welcome back, Theme Park Wizard, and today, some very sad news. But it can also be called, or can also be called that as a immediate call to action. Today, just a couple of hours ago, Disney announced, specifically Josh D'Amaro announced, that the park's experiences and consumer products division would be laying off 28,000. That's right, 28,000. That's 28,000. A lot of zeros. 1,000 cast members between Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Imagineering, and some other departments. That is absolutely horrible news. Horrible news. And I want to take the first part of this video, or first minute of this video, to really dedicate it to the cast members. They make the magic come true. They make sure everything operates correctly. They're the one greeting you with a smiles on their faces. They run the operations with a perfect like a perfect oiling machine. They also make sure everyone's happy. They're always happy. It's amazing. They do an absolutely amazing job. For the young, old, and middle-aged cast members, I am so sorry that you had to be laid off. And for the ones here in Disneyland, I'm so sorry that you haven't been working for the past 6 months. I mean, sure, you've had some nice unemployment benefits, but lately, of course, those disappeared, and you still haven't been working for the past 6 months. I'm 100% sure that most of you, or almost all of you, didn't think that you'd be out of work for 6 months. Maybe thought it wouldn't be more than 2 weeks, but maybe thought it'd be maybe 2 months at most, maybe, but not 6. And some of you, of course, didn't think that you wouldn't be returning at all to a job. So, best of luck to you guys in finding a new job. It's much, obviously, it's gonna be very difficult during this time. No one's really hiring, so it makes it even worse. I don't know. Everyone, of course, has a different economic situation at home, so hopefully no one is like homeless or is on the verge of being homeless because of this. So prayers out and good luck to all you 28,000 cast members. Thank you for doing what you did at Disneyland and Walt Disney World, and the ones in Imagineering. Thank you for creating the beautiful projects like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and other projects that happened throughout the Disney parks around the country. Because I don't know if the Imagineers designed. I don't know if they designed the international parks, the ones that got laid off. But if they did, congrats. Thank you, sir, on all your hard work for creating beautiful pieces of artwork that we can we can't live in, but we can play in during our trips to the parks. But now for the second part of this video. As you can see in if you read Josh D'Amaro's statement, I'd say at least 25 to 50% of it is blaming the California government for not letting Disneyland reopen. Now, I 100% agree. If you follow me, if you subscribe to this channel, or you follow my Twitter at @theme_wizard, you know I'm praying, hoping Disneyland be reopened soon, and all theme parks should be reopened soon. That not only, obviously, is it fun, but it provides a lot of jobs. And the city of Anaheim has a $100 million budget shortfall. Of course, that some of the harbor businesses have permanently closed. Others are at risk of permanently closing. The Anaheim RV Park is permanently closed. A whole bunch of other stuff. Universal's a little bit better. They don't have like businesses relying on them because it's like right in the middle of San Fernando Valley. So, and there's just office buildings owned by Universal there, so it's just NBC Universal's in those office buildings. So they just have City Walk, and then that's it. It's not like they don't have like small businesses relying on them. Disney does, and Good Neighbor hotels and stuff like that. All of those are basically relying on Disney for a majority of their income and revenue streams, because people stay there as cheaper alternative to the parks. So in that case, I still definitely blame Governor Newsom in the state of California for handling that reopening, especially since, again, amusement parks are open in 47 states, including Florida, Nevada, Idaho, among others, and of course in multiple countries in Europe and around the world, even as recently as a few months ago in Australia. Now, I blame Disney a little bit for a little part of this, and that is because they could have and should have, and they still should until the parks that it will open, do what Knott's is doing. Knott's is blowing it out of the park with their Taste of Calico, Taste of Knott's, and now Taste of Halloween, which is recently sold out, and they actually added Thursday dates as of today, Tuesday. They've added a select number of Thursdays in the month of October because the rest of it's sold out because it's so popular and so good because Knott's is amazing. Disney, just to get people working again, or some of their cast members, should have organized a food and wine festival, extend the food and wine festival. They got permits from the city of Anaheim to do it through at least September. They should have done it at least initially, even if it's just on weekends. But Disney has the capacity, even with their past orders, it could have been a weekly or a daily thing. But at least on weekends, they should have had the food and wine festival, so at least get some people back to work. They can have some revenue because it would be sold out or at capacity no matter what. Even if annual pass holders had to buy their tickets, I'm sure they would if Disney was doing like a Knott's thing, a charge with the free parking and maybe like $40 or just the food and wine festival with some maybe sparse entertainment. Those tickets would have been sold out like that. And they still should do it. They still should do that, in my opinion, until the parks can fully reopen. Maybe a little bit too late now, but Knott's has new events all the time like clockwork. Especially for the Halloween, Disney could do a nice little Halloween thing in California Adventure. But that, for the California park specifically, definitely it's California's fault, but also Disney's fault, in my opinion, for not giving some people, not doing a modified, again, a food and wine festival like Knott's is doing. Universal as well should be doing something on the upper lot, as was rumored before Knott's even had a thing. Knott's is the only one to follow through where the rumor actually came true. And I guess maybe that's because of unions. I know Disney and Universal have unions and it may be more difficult, but they really should have worked something out with the unions to really make that happen. As for Florida, layoffs were going to be inevitable no matter what. Universal had them a few months ago, specifically in Florida and some here in Hollywood. Again, thank you for all you do with the team members at Universal to make the movie magic happen at Universal Orlando and Hollywood. But again, low capacity or low attendance, high capacity limits have been raised, but low attendance to start. It has been picking up for Universal and Disney in Florida, especially Universal, but because they're doing, again, a Halloween Horror Nights. Disney should have a modified Mickey's Halloween party over there. And even here, to try to draw some people in and really pack the parks to capacity, try to get some revenue. And layoffs again were inevitable, but I definitely feel like there could and should have been far fewer layoffs if Governor Newsom in California allowed the Disneyland resort to reopen more than just the downtown Disney. But what do you guys think about this? I'm looking into potentially starting a protest, having a protest in Anaheim, to try to put even more pressure on Governor Newsom to reopen Disneyland. Looking into that, let me know if you would like to join or support, help with that. Also, smash the like button for this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe for more theme park updates. Let me know on your thoughts on the whole situation. Do you think Disneyland should reopen? Do you think that, how much lower, if any, do you think that 28,000 number would be if Disneyland was allowed to reopen? Do you think it would be 20,000, 15,000, 27,000? How much lower do you think that number could have been if the Disneyland resort was operating at, say, 25% capacity or whatever the capacity limits would have been? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're a cast member watching this, again, thank you for all you did. And if you're a cast member and you don't know if you got laid off or you got laid off, thank you for all you have done. And if you're a cast member still working, I'm hoping you don't get laid off either, and you can get back to work and make the magic happen, and pay those bills, of course. So subscribe below for more theme park updates. A little bit of a sad video today. Hopefully you don't have to do another one. And as always, have a fantastic day, or as fantastic of a day as you possibly can in these times.